How do you break free from the cycle? It's a bit paradoxical, but I think deeply understanding that I am just an ordinary human being is very important. For instance, I don't do short-term trading with Bitcoin. Well, in the beginning, I did it a bit, buying and selling like that to increase my position. But then, since my performance wasn't great, I realized that I don't have enough of an edge to outsmart the market, that I'm not that smart. So I stopped doing it. I just stopped. In other words, I accepted that I can't outsmart the market. I accepted that. And then, that's where a bit of hope begins. Usually, they don't admit it. So, in an MBA program, there was an experiment where people's expected grades upon entry were all above average. Now, of course, there is a bias because they believe they will do well, which is why they spend all that money. MBAs are expensive, but they all think of themselves as being above average. If you gather a group like that, obviously an average will be established. So we humans have a tendency to overestimate ourselves. Those who don't overestimate end up with depression. People with depression don't even crawl out of their houses. People with depression wouldn't go through the hassle of going to graduate school and thinking about things like that. Those with depression, those of you with a depressive temperament, know what I mean, right? Because it's too much hassle, so they don't show up. The people who do show up are all grandiose, well, maybe not quite grandiose, but they tend to overrate themselves more than you'd think. Now, in other areas, this has a very positive because effect. If you live through life, the most important thing is being spirited. Even if people criticize you have to be spirited. You have to stay emboldened anyway. You've got to be spirited. Since life has these ups and downs, you need that spirit. But there is one area where this tendency toward grandiosity becomes toxic. Poison, and that's so when it comes to investing, it's incredibly difficult to view yourself objectively. That's why everyone struggles. Is what happens. So the moment you think that I am different, that's the typical case. So, how do we